uncontrolled ADHD homesteading side quest, I'm gonna make a DIY externally draining kiddie pool pond for the ducks. Did I plan on doing this today? Absolutely not. Am I doing it now? Yup. I've been running around town for the last hour or so for what was supposed to be just a quick trip to get the parts because I couldn't find what I needed at one place, whatever. Bottom line, I have what I need now, so let's make this happen. So first I measured out how much of the PVC I wanted to keep in the run and how much I wanted to run through the fence and into the tree line. I went ahead and marked it. I'm cutting it with a handsaw. I've never cut PVC pipe before. It was surprisingly easier than I thought it was going to be. Even though my face right now looks like it's really hard, I promise it wasn't. So once I did that, we took sandpaper and just kind of roughed things up a little bit so that the primer and the cement would adhere to the PVC a little bit better. I've got my purple primer. I'm going to go ahead and make sure there's no debris inside that male adapter. Then I'm going to put the primer in the male adapter, and I'm also going to put it on the PVC itself. Then I'm going to come through with the glue, the cement, and do the exact same thing in the same spot to cover that primer. Give it a little bit of a twist while you're pushing it on. You're going to hold it for about 30 seconds. Then I flipped it around to the other end. I'm doing the exact same thing with that ball valve. That's your on and off switch. I'm using the primer and then I'm coming through with the cement. When you put it back together, you push with a little bit of force, give it a little good twist, hold for about 30 seconds, and it'll set. From there, we took the pool and we used the bulkhead fitting as a template so that we could cut out the circle and then put the fitting inside. I just used a utility knife. It was pretty easy. We fastened that so that it was nice and snug. Used a wrench just to really lock it down. Then we took some plumbing tape and we wrapped it around the threads on that male adapter. That's just going to help prevent any leaks. Then we put the male adapter end into the bulkhead fitting, made sure that that was really tight also so that none of the water was going to leak out. And then we took it out to the duck run. So you can see where I've got that bulkhead fitting. We're going to go ahead and snip some of the fencing, feed that PVC through, hook it up, hook up the other end, and there we go. Looks good. I'm going to go ahead and put some water in it, and then I'm going to test it. That works exactly the way I wanted it to. But these are the really important testers here. Their opinion matters the most. And it looks like they like it. So, all in all, I think this was a success.